It's been nearly 2 decades since 39-year-old John Reeby was found shot to death inside his Toledo home on Talmadge Road.
Over the next 4 nights, we're going to take a look at this case, not because police are still hunting for Reeby's killer, but because they aren't looking. Police believe they got their man and a jury agreed, but many in the community have their doubts.
Lead investigator Brian Duggar starts us off by taking us back to that December day in 2004 when John Reeby was found dead by his daughters, Jamie and Nicole. Here's the story.
John Reeby's own 12 and 13-year-old daughters found their father dead in his house. They had just gotten home from school Wednesday.
The door was locked, so I went through the window.
Crawl in and let her in.
Saw him on the ground.
And we realized, something's wrong.
And I called 911.
Once the dispatch had told me to roll him over, I could tell he was already dead. There wasn't any movement, any breathing. And
25 minutes earlier, as the girls were on their school bus, Reeby made 2 urgent calls from his home to his estranged wife.
Hey Lisa, how come you haven't called me back yet? Call me back. I need you to go pick that checkup for me.
Lisa, hurry up and call me back, man. I got somebody here waiting for this money.
Reeby was doing contract work for A1 Heating, which was holding a check for him for a project he recently completed with his helper, Eric. 4 more calls were then made to A1 Heating, including a 3:13 p.m. call in which a man identified himself as Eric. Police believe Reeby died during these series of calls.
My dad is on the floor.
His daughters called 911 at 3:22. An autopsy report shows he was shot 7 times. One of the first .38 caliber bullets went through his heart. He was legally drunk and had cocaine in his system. When he died, the 39-year-old left behind his young daughters, Jamie and Nicole.
he's missed, birthdays and Christmases. I'm married. My sister got married. He couldn't walk us down the aisle. And my sister buying her homes, me buying our homes. He didn't get to teach me to drive. Any of it. Anything that, like a father does with their kids. Making sure you're safe. All of it.
He loved that truck.
Despite the tragedy, both sisters have thrived.
Oh, he'd be so proud. And then, he's only got he's got two girls. His brother's like, when I had our son, our firstborn, he's like, man, your dad would be so proud to have a grandson.
Well, John was a good guy. He lived in Northview School District. I lived in Southview. He ended up transferring over and going to the carpentry program with me. And we had a tight-knit group of us back in the day. Easygoing guy, real nice.
My dad was a caring person, and I don't know how someone could do that to him.
Early on, police zeroed in on a suspect in the murder of John Reeby.
I wasn't there at his house. I wasn't there.
Tomorrow night will tell you who that man is and why police believe he's a killer.
We are just getting started with this series. In the days ahead, we'll bring you the police investigation, interviews with the man convicted and his family, and most importantly, our investigation into the case. Trust us, it's not as simple as it appears to be. Because of what we've discovered, the Ohio Innocence Project is now involved. You can find in-depth coverage of this story on WTOL.com.